Hey guys, Aardvark here. I'm going to be doing a review on the Scuf animal controller. Let's just dive right in here. I didn't want to do an unboxing because pretty much everything you get with it is self-explanatory. You get a controller, the keys for the triggers. I'll talk about that in a sec. But yeah, so first major improvement that Scuf Gaming made to the standard Xbox 360 controller is these paddles. They they've been configured to act as each of the main four buttons on the controller: A, B, X, Y. Um, Obviously, it's most helpful for competitive games and things like first-person shooters, Halo, Call of Duty, whatever you want to use them for competitively. Um, Even not competitively, but uh, I will say that it can be kind of annoying and hard to get used to, but it really depends on the player. I adjust to gameplay and control settings easily, so I got used to it within like a week. So, but it might be different for other players. I know my cousin, he's getting one of these, and it's probably going to take him 2 months to get used to it because he can't even switch from Battlefield to Halo without playing like crap. But that's just up to you. You may want to hold back on getting one of these, or using something like this before, I don't know, an MLG competition or something like that. But yeah, so it's really up to you. But other small improvements they made. Uh, One thing I like is the Microsoft rotating pads. You can order your Scuf with these, and I like them. It's really helpful for like when I'm calling in ordnance in Halo 4, for example, or if I'm trying to hotkey in, I don't know, Skyrim. It's not really a competitive game, but it works just as well. I guess kill streaks in Call of Duty too. Um, there are two things they also guarantee with these controllers. Is one is no slow turn. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's like when the sticks turn one way slower than the others and slower than it's supposed to, and that can really screw up your gameplay. Really doesn't happen unless you use your controllers for a really long time, but Scuf guarantees that you won't get slow turn with these controllers. And I trust them, but we'll see. I've only had this for about a month, less actually, so but they guarantee it. Also, the I guess the shell is like polished, so it's real smooth. It also has some kind of protective layer around it to protect you against, to protect the controller. Sorry, against acid from your sweat, or citric acid if you're spilling orange juice or whatever you drink while you game. I don't know. Some gamers like to drink orange juice, I guess. There you go, off topic. Anyway, uh, these paddles, I mean, I don't think it's obvious to me that they don't have the same protection that the outer shell of the controller does, because they've already got like wear and tear damage here and there on the bottoms just from a couple weeks of gameplay. But actually, it might not be gameplay. It might be setting it down on a surface. I'm lazy about this protective case I got for it. But I think it's actually the gameplay, which these paddles obviously are on the back of your controller, and unless you like looking at the back of your controller while you're playing, I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference if they get a little wear and tear damage and a little paint is rubbed off there. But if that bothers you for some reason, I don't know, that's something to watch out for. the other major improvement they made to the controller is the triggers. So the triggers, if you can see that there, have these little key sockets next to them. And what those are for is you have a little key that you put in there and you turn it, and it tightens the triggers so that you get a faster reaction time. It really is really helpful for, again, first-person shooters. Call of Duty, if you have, like, for example, an FAL, you are just going to have, tons of fun with that thing. You're going to own. Same thing, I guess, with a DMR in Halo 4. It's really the only thing it really works that well for in Halo, but, what can you do? Yeah, that's pretty much, these controllers are very expensive. This one was, the animals, start off at $135, so they are very expensive. They have cheaper models. Every Scuf controller comes with at least 2 paddles, so you can get these with only 2 paddles, one for A, one for B. But, I decided to get the animal because I'm just pro like that, right? No. Anyway, it's really up to you. I mean, this was my Christmas gift. Felt like, it's a good thing to get because I've been thinking about doing MLG game battles, things like that. If you're on a low budget, there are much cheaper ones. In fact, I think there's a Halo 4 limited edition Scuf controller. It's only around $80, which is really cheap for a Scuf controller. Yeah, so all in all, it's pretty awesome. It improves your gameplay so much. My gameplay's improved vastly. It was at a steady... My KD was, steadily at about positive by 800 kills in Halo 4, and just in 2 weeks I got it up to around 1,400. And, I am pretty badass at Halo, but I'd have to say it's also due in part to this controller here. So, another great thing about these is they are approved for MLG tournaments and competitions, so you can use them, and to be honest, I don't know why, because they offer such a great advantage to anyone who uses them. Maybe it's not a bad thing, but, what kind of unfair in my opinion. Granted, I have one, because I'm not complaining about the rules, I'm just saying, man, these things are amazing. So, yeah, that's my review. Hope you enjoyed it. On your way out, feel free to go to my IGN blog. I've got a Far Cry 3 review up right now, and on your way out, please click the subscribe button, maybe like the video if you liked it. Please and thank you. Alright, Aardvark out.